War is chaos, but behind every battle, in the shadows of history, there were secret missions so daring, so unbelievable, that they changed the course of World War II forever. From deception that fooled entire armies, to raids that stopped Nazi superweapons. Today, we uncover the secret missions that shaped the world as we know it. These aren't just stories, they're the hidden turning points of history, where a single decision, a single act of bravery, or a single lie altered the fate of millions. So buckle up, because this is history like you've never heard it before. 1. Operation Fortitude, the great deception that won D-Day. It was the biggest military invasion in history, D-Day June 6, 1944. But before the first Allied soldier set foot on Normandy, a battle of deception had already been won, and it wasn't fought with guns or tanks, but with lies, illusions, and a touch of Hollywood-level creativity. Operation Fortitude was a masterclass in trickery. The Allies knew they couldn't win a head-on assault without the element of surprise, so they created an entirely fake invasion force, complete with inflatable tanks, wooden aircraft, and even fake radio transmissions. They even leaked false intelligence to Nazi spies, making Hitler believe that the real attack would happen in Pas-de-Calais, far from Normandy. But here's the kicker, the Allies didn't just create a fake army, they created a fake general. Meet General George Patton, the larger-than-life commander who the Nazis believed was leading this phantom force. The Germans were so convinced that they kept their best troops stationed in Pas-de-Calais, even as the real invasion began in Normandy. The trick worked. German forces were caught off guard, giving the Allies a critical advantage. Without this deception, D-Day could have ended in disaster. Operation Fortitude wasn't just a mission, it was a psychological masterpiece that saved countless lives. It's a reminder that sometimes the most powerful weapon isn't a bullet, but a well-told lie. Second Operation Gunnerside, the mission that stopped Hitler's atomic bomb. Imagine a world where Nazi Germany had the atomic bomb. That terrifying possibility nearly became real, until a handful of brave men stopped it. This is the story of Operation Gunnerside, one of the most daring sabotage missions in history. In the deep, frozen landscapes of Norway, the Nazis had a secret, the Vemork plant producing heavy water, a crucial ingredient for nuclear weapons. If they succeeded, the war's outcome would be unthinkable. The Allies knew they had to act fast. A team of Norwegian resistance fighters, trained by British intelligence, launched a mission so audacious, it sounds like something out of a spy movie. They skied through mountains, evaded Nazi patrols, and infiltrated the heavily guarded facility. Under the cover of darkness, they planted explosives and destroyed the heavy water production lines. But the story doesn't end there. Months later, when the Nazis tried to transport the remaining heavy water out of Norway, the resistance struck again. They sabotaged a ferry carrying the precious cargo, sending it to the bottom of a freezing lake. Hitler's nuclear ambitions were drowned, literally. This mission didn't just change the war, it may have saved the world from nuclear catastrophe, and it was all thanks to a small group of men who refused to let the Nazis win. Their courage reminds us that even in the darkest times, a few determined individuals can change the course of history. 3. Operation Mincemeat, the body that fooled the Nazis. What if a single dead body could change the outcome of the war? Sounds impossible. But that's exactly what happened in 1943. This is the story of Operation Mincemeat, a mission so bizarre it's hard to believe it's real. British intelligence created an elaborate hoax. They took a dead body, dressed it as a high-ranking officer, and planted fake invasion plans on him. The body was then dropped off the coast of Spain, where Nazi spies quickly discovered it. The document suggested the Allies were planning to invade Greece and Sardinia, not Sicily, their real target. Hitler fell for the ruse hook, line, and sinker. He diverted thousands of troops away from Sicily, leaving the island vulnerable. When the Allies launched their invasion, they faced far less resistance than expected. The deception worked perfectly, paving the way for a decisive victory. One body, one lie, one war-changing victory. Operation Mincemeat proves that sometimes the pen, or in this case, a forged document, is mightier than the sword. It's a story of ingenuity, audacity, and the power of a well-executed plan. The Enigma Code, the machine that couldn't be broken. Until it was. For years, the Nazis used the Enigma machine, believing their encrypted messages were unbreakable. It allowed them to coordinate attacks, move troops, and dominate Europe. But in a secret British facility called Bletchley Park, a team of codebreakers took on the impossible. Led by a brilliant mathematician named Alan Turing, the team worked tirelessly to crack the code. Turing's groundbreaking work on early computers, essentially the first AI, played a crucial role. After months of relentless effort, they succeeded. The Allies could now intercept and decode Nazi messages, gaining an unprecedented upper hand. The impact was staggering. Nazi U-boats, once the terror of the Atlantic, were neutralized. Allied convoys could avoid enemy patrols, saving countless lives. The war, historians estimate, was shortened by years. Breaking the Enigma wasn't just a victory, it was the turning point of World War II. And it was all thanks to the unsung heroes of Bletchley Park, whose work remained classified for decades. Their story is a testament to the power of intellect, perseverance, and teamwork. 5. Operation Chastise, the Dambusters raid. Sometimes the best way to weaken an enemy isn't by attacking their armies, but by cutting off their resources. In 1943, the British Royal Air Force launched a bold raid on Germany's industrial heartland. This is the story of Operation Chastise, also known as the Dambusters raid. Using specially designed bouncing bombs, the RAF targeted key dams in the Ruhr Valley. The bombs skipped across the water like stones, avoiding torpedo nets, before sinking and exploding at the base of the dams. The result? Massive floods that crippled Nazi war production. But the mission was high risk. Pilots flew at dangerously low altitudes, dodging anti-aircraft fire. Many never returned. Yet the damage was catastrophic for the German war machine. Factories were flooded, power supplies disrupted, and morale shattered. The Dambusters raid proved that precision strikes could change the tide of war. It was a mission of courage, innovation, and sacrifice, one that still inspires awe today. It's a reminder that even in the face of overwhelming odds, human ingenuity and bravery can achieve the impossible. The shadow wars that changed everything. Wars are not only won with firepower, but with deception, intelligence, and the courage of those who operate in the shadows. These secret missions didn't just change World War II, they shaped the world we live in today. But these are just the missions we know about. How many other classified operations remain hidden in history? And if such secret missions change the past, could they still be happening today? The shadows of history are deeper than we think, and the stories they hold are waiting to be uncovered. If you enjoyed this deep dive into history's hidden battles, don't forget to hit that like button. It helps more people discover these incredible stories. And if you love uncovering the secrets of the past, subscribe now and turn on notifications. We have more fascinating history coming your way. Which secret mission surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments below, and if you have any other historical mysteries you'd like us to explore, drop them in the comments too. Until next time, stay curious. And remember, history isn't just about the battles we see, it's about the secrets we uncover.